This is from May 11th, 2026. It says Goldie Hawn is always ready to laugh. The Oscar winner and Mind Up founder gets candid about her 43-year romance with Kurt Russell, her kids' success, and how leaning into joy has carried her through tough times. Enjoy the ride and be fearless. And then there's Harry and Meghan making their own rules. I'm doing the things I was born to do. And then an American Idol murder case. Did a contestant turned mega church pastor kill his wife? This is just like random quotes from celebrities. My biggest joy in life is to make women feel beautiful, whether it be with hair or makeup or their surroundings. Tina Knowles. That's my baby having a baby, so I'm still trying to get used to that. Lionel Richie on his daughter Sophia Richie Grange welcoming her second child. I love turtlenecks, they always give me the business. Johnny Wahlberg on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. I'm so excited, like I can't wipe the smile off my face. Maura Higgins on competing in the next season of Dancing with the Stars. You need the stupid and the crazy to get to greatness. Charlize Theron on doing a lot of her own stunts in Apex on New Heights. This is about Stagecoach, which is a music event. Cyndi Lauper kicked off her. Oh, this is more great performances. Cyndi Lauper kicked off her 5-show Las Vegas residency. Girls Just Wanna Have Fun at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace on April 24th. It's the final stretch of her farewell tour. Demi Lovato and her husband Judes performed their wedding's first dance song Iris by Goo Goo Dolls during her sold-out show at Madison Square Garden in NYC on April 24th. Darius Rucker embraced Flavor Flav after inviting him on stage with fellow Public Enemy rapper Chuck D to perform songs including Fight the Power on April 26th. Noah Cyrus logged some downtime with her brother and dad, who joined her on stage for the Stagecoach debut. Sydney Sweeney made a stop at Diplo's Honky Tonk where the DJ performed on April 25th. He later returned the favor, appearing at the pop-up saloon she hosted for her new lingerie brand, Siren. Anne Hathaway assisted her Mother Mary co-star Michaela Cole with a wardrobe malfunction at a screening of their film in London on April 23rd. Just need to double check that no accidents will happen, Cole said on the red carpet. Michael B. Jordan with his nephew and niece. Lady Gaga walked the red carpet at the NYC premiere of The Devil Wears Prada 2. The singer and actress contributed a collaboration with Doechii to the sequel's soundtrack and makes a cameo in the film, marking her return to the big screen for the first time since 2024's Joker. I didn't see the Joker movie, but I've liked her in other things I've seen on the screen. Cynthia Erivo ran the London Marathon and set a personal record, completing 26.2 miles in 3 hours, 21 minutes, 40 seconds. That's really fast. Christopher Maloney and Mariska Hargitay met up for dinner days after it was announced that Maloney's show, Law & Order Organized Crime, was cancelled. What one does on a random Thursday when still in LA and freshly unemployed, Maloney wrote on Instagram April 24th. It he supported Don Cheadle at a performance of his show Proof. Pink and her daughter Willow Sage got all dressed up for the opening of The Lost Boys. The family recently moved there so Willow could study theater. Moved to NYC so Willow could study theater and experience more Broadway. Rihanna at the Fenty Beauty Kai Haveli immersive pop-up at the Phoenix Palladium Mall in Mumbai, India. Prince Louis turned 8 on April 23rd, and the family shared this never-before-seen portrait. King Charles and Queen Camilla were greeted by Ambassador Monica Crowley after touching down at Maryland's Joint Base Andrews en route to the White House on April 27th for a 4-day state visit. Charles is first as the British monarch. Denim on denim looks. This is cute. Harry Styles and Zoe Kravitz are engaged after 8 months of dating. Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi have been hanging out for months. They look kind of similar to me. Jack Quaid marries The Boys co-star Claudia Toomey. I don't know. I haven't seen that. I don't know who those people are. Lindsey Vonn says she's definitely returning to skiing after her accident. You have to give your body the right tools to heal and it'll get there. Vaughn sustained a broken right ankle and complex fractures. I think I saw this wipeout. Yeah. Alpine downhill skiing champ Lindsey Vonn, who endured 5 surgeries after shattering her left leg in a crash during the 2026 Winter Olympics, has one more to go. But Vonn, 41, now the face of Invid's Antibodies for Antibody Educational Campaign, says she's closer to getting my life back. I saw the video of her wiping out, and it was so brutal to watch. And I think at the time they said that she was already injured and was competing in the Olympics with an injury, and I don't really follow skiing, but they said that, she already had an injury, but she was competing, and it was like, I don't know, she didn't make it very far out of the gate before she just totally wiped out, and from the footage you could tell that she was gonna be hurt. Shattered her left leg and has had 5 surgeries with 1 to go. She says, I'm planning a full recovery. Whether I'll be skiing on the race course or not, I'll definitely be going back to it. Oh, man. That must be hard. Megan Thee Stallion cries on Moulin Rouge stage after Klay Thompson split. Megan Thee Stallion had an emotional Broadway show hours after announcing her split from Dallas Mavericks star Klay Thompson. The rapper wiped away tears on stage after an April 25th performance as Siddler in Moulin Rouge. Earlier in the day, Megan appeared to accuse Thompson of cheating in an Instagram stories post before confirming in a statement to people that she ended their relationship. Josh Groban got engaged to Natalie McQueen. Alan Osman, the oldest of the Osman siblings, died on April 20th at his Orem, Utah home at age 76. Cher's request for a temporary conservatorship over her son Elijah Blue Allman, 49, has been denied by a Los Angeles judge. Cher, 79, claims Allman is gravely disabled with mental health and substance abuse struggles. Seal's love for rubber ducks goes viral. An Atlantic harbor seal at the New England Aquarium, named Reggae, is making waves after a video of him playing with rubber ducks was posted on social media in February. While undeniably cute, the ducks have a serious purpose too. They're used for cognitive training exercises that help keep Reggae mentally with the animals. Help keep Reggae mentally engaged. Using the instantly recognizable toy also helps visitors connect with the animals, in turn inspiring them to help to protect the ocean. At 32 years old, Reggae is a SEAL senior citizen. Reggae is one of 5 harbor seals at the Boston Aquarium. Picks the buzz on what to watch, read, and listen to this week. The Devil Wears Prada 2. Songs We're Loving, Madonna, I Feel So Free, Lady Gaga and Doechii, Runway, Olivia Rodrigo, Drop Dead. The Michael biopic movie just came out. Jamie Lynn Sigler's painful past and healing memoir. The Sopranos actress felt shame for years about her body and MS diagnosis, but is learning to give herself grace. I think she played Tony's daughter in The Sopranos. I've only watched some of The Sopranos. The Golden Age of Goldie Hawn. At Home with People, the Oscar winner opens up about her famous family, whether she'll act again, and the secrets of staying joyful. Look at this picture of her. Look at this cool dining room table. Her dogs. She is so beautiful. She's 80 years old. He's here. Laughing all the way. I still giggle, but it's an older giggle, quips Han. Grandma life. Han felt the love from her grandkids in 2024. From left, Bodhi, Wilder, Rio, Ryder, Bing, and Rainey Rose. There's her and Kurt Russell with their kids and with their granddaughter, and then them in Colorado. They have a ranch in Aspen. Enjoy the ride and be fearless, Goldie Hawn on her philosophy for life. Your state of mind matters, how you look at life matters, Goldie Hawn. This is with her dog Roy in her backyard. This is her movies that she's been in, Goldie's Greatest Hits, Cactus Flower, 1969. She won the Best Supporting Actress Oscar for her performance. Private Benjamin, 1980. Overboard, 1987. Death Becomes Her, 1992. The First Wives Club, 1996. And The Christmas Chronicles 2, 2020. I read this article and basically it just says like she's not acting anymore, but Kurt Russell is still working, I think, and she's like focusing on her family and her grandkids, and she is coming out with children's books that teach mindfulness practices to kids. At a turning point, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex confront a pivotal moment, reckoning with the past while mapping what comes next. Once in military uniforms and fascinators, Harry and Meghan in Melbourne on April 16th returned to Australia in a more relaxed style and on their own terms. So this article is about their split from the royal family and like what they're doing with their careers now and how they're making money, and it's about a recent like tours and publicity events that they've done, and it kind of speculates that they are making a reconciliation with the royal family harder by like monetizing themselves in new ways. Like Meghan was reportedly paid $150,000 for a 2-hour appearance at the Her Best Life Women's Retreat at the Intercontinental Sydney Beach Resort on April 17th. And then there's also this app that she's an investor on, that where she shows like outfits that she wears to events, and then she sells off the pieces that she wore through this app. And it talks a little bit too about how Harry has taken public stances on things that the royal family has been quiet about, and how it speculates that the royal family doesn't like that. And then these are pictures with them and their kids. I'm not going to read about true crime in this video. This is an interview with the stars of The Devil Wears Prada 2 about coming back to their old roles. More true crime. I'm not into true crime. Sandra Oh is finally doing things her way. The actress is forging a singular path, finding community and creative freedom on stage while helping to expand Asian representation in Hollywood. She's been doing a lot of theater stuff lately. This is a kind of, she says in this article that she's kind of focusing on projects that she wants to do, and it's feeling like she doesn't have to do things anymore. Like she's at a point in her career where she can choose. This is an article about the 40th anniversary of American Girl and all the things that they have come out with recently to celebrate. So they relaunched, they're like re-releasing all of the classic dolls, and they came out with a new book about the history of the brand, and they came out this, but I don't think that's specifically for the anniversary. Yeah, I think that's all this talks about. Courtney Cox, what she's doing now. Oh, the Home Court founder opens up about her beauty business, life with daughter Coco, and love of playing the drums. She's so pretty. Mother's Day gifts. Tumblers. A bag. A portable fan. Hand cream. Succulents. Pajamas. Cookies. Carrot cake cookies. Punch needle glasses case kit. Coffee. A pendant necklace. Then we have food. Jerk baby back ribs. Whipped pecorino with crisp summer vegetables. That sounds amazing. These are some kitchen tools. Pepper grinder, bench scraper, digital high heat thermometer. Flashback to an issue from 1987 where Ted Danson was on the cover. Crossword puzzle. Spot the difference between the pictures. Match the clue to the star it describes. And then Chase Crawford. He was one of my celeb crushes when I was a teenager because he was in Gossip Girl. He's really handsome. He says he's 40 now. The actor 40 stars in Prime Video's hit series The Boys. This isn't even about the series, it's just random things. The last time I danced, last moment of nostalgia. Last time I had buyer's remorse. Last fashion disaster. Okay, it says last fashion disaster. And he said probably Jenko jeans in 6th grade. I was not a skater, but my mom was like, you should get highlights, so I did the highlights and then got braces the next year. It was just a really bad time. You haven't had a fashion disaster since 6th grade, and you're 40 years old. I feel like you're doing pretty good. And that's it. I hope this video brought some calm to your day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.